Hi friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. It is Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap-up. If you happen to be watching an archive on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much for being here. If you hear anything in these readings that resonates for you, please do take that as a reading for yourself as well. So I see a lot of people already here. Teresa, it's nice to see you. Lori, glad to see you. Alexandria, glad to see you. Before we get going, let me just start with a little bit of shameless self-promotion. I want to remind people that this Sunday, we are doing our Cards and Conversation Tarot meetup, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on my YouTube channel, live. So that's Christiana Gaudet on YouTube. Please go there, please subscribe, and please meet us there, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this Sunday. We'll have some fun. This is the replacement meetup for our normal meetup at Panera in Palm City. But hey, wherever you are in the world, you can join us, so that's kind of fun. Okay, what else? I do have a premium class coming up on Zoom this month. Personal Tarot, reading for yourself. That will be June 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can sign up for that. You can find the event here on my Facebook page or on my website, christianagaudet.com. Just look for the events. Hey, Barbara O'Brien, you made it to Massachusetts. That's like my old stomping ground. I hope you're having a great time there. Let me say hi to a few more people and we will get going. Pamela, glad to see you. Michaela, glad you're here. Melanie, happy to see you. Carmen, Kagri, let's see. Elizabeth, glad you're here. And a lot of you know exactly what to do here. On Fridays, what do? We do the Friday weekly wrap-up. That means that I am happy to pull a card for you that wraps up the week. What did you do? What did you learn? What are you healing from? What will you take forward and move into the next week? If you have a specific question, try to catch me tomorrow. On Saturday, we do the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That is your opportunity to ask a specific question. So please do go ahead and ask for a card. Thank you for being here. Claire, it's nice to see you. Laura, glad you're here. And let's get going. So first we'll do a card for the collective. Today I am working with one of my favorite decks. You can tell it's one of my favorites because it's so beat up. This is Crystal Visions, published by US Games. I love, love, love this deck. Okay. Hey, Letitia, nice to see you here. All right. So first of all, a card for the collective. If we think about the energies on the planet this week, what is one card that might sum it up? The Nine of Pentacles. So isn't that encouraging, given everything that is so difficult that is going on? The Nine of Pentacles does say that many of us are still blessed with some sort of security, that many of us are still blessed with some sort of safety. Of course, our hearts go out to everyone who is not, and we lift them up in prayer, and we do everything we can to try to bring health and safety and protection to everyone. But this is a really encouraging card, isn't it? So let's look for the individuals. Thank you all for getting in line here. I will get to as many people as I can, starting with Teresa. And I will say, and you hear me say this every Friday, you know, this is such a great teachable moment when we think about how we use tarot to look to the past. There are so many positions in a typical tarot spread that speak to the past, and very often a tarot reading is about understanding the past or healing from the past. This shows us a very clear way to do this when we're operating simply with this past work week and what that looks like. Okay, Teresa, you're up first. The World looks like you are really getting closure to something, getting understanding to something, and looking at what comes next. I think you may have done some good, deep inner work this week, and that's a great thing. Okay, Alexandria, how was your week? The Knight of Wands looks like you moved forward, perhaps on a particular project, on pursuing something that is of interest to you and developing a particular talent. That is a wonderful thing indeed. Lori Hahn, how are you doing? Let's see how your week was. Ooh, Queen of Swords reversed. Looks like you had to bite your tongue a little bit. Looks like you are in some situations, and I think we talked about this before, where you can't quite be yourself or you can't quite speak your truth. That is not always a comfortable situation to be in, but if that is indeed what is necessary, try to honor it and find other ways to express yourself. Okay, Michaela, we've missed you here. Nice to see you here. Oh, Ten of Swords reversed. My friend, you have been going through some tough times, and this week may have been difficult, and yet the card comes up reversed. That suggests that you are actually in your period of recovery. And it's not easy, but it is right. So you just keep that up. Okay, Kagri, glad to see you here. How was your week? The Four of Cups reversed. Looks like this week you spent some time making the best of difficult situations. Things are not always the way we wish they were. We do the best we can. And that is exactly what you did this week, which was the right thing to do. Pamela, so happy to see you. Let's see how your week was. Oh, you got the same card that we got as a collective, Nine of Pentacles. Looks like you have been working specifically to build your strength, to build your security, to understand your gifts, and to move forward with it. So very well done. Okay, let's see. Carmen. Carmen, Ten of Cups reversed. This may have been a tough week for you. We may have had some issues with family or with the people you care about. It may mean that you need to do some healing or that there needs to be some new ways of communicating with the people around you. Hang in there. Okay, Melanie, you asked a specific question. We can handle that tomorrow, not today, but let me give you a card as a weekly wrap-up. How was your week? Oh, you saw me shuffle, and yet you got the same card someone else just recently got. The Four of Cups reversed. You know, this is about making the best of difficult situations, making do the way you have to. And I think you were able to get a lot done this week, even though things may have not gone the way you wanted them to. Okay, Elizabeth. Here's a card for your husband, Rich. How was his week? Now, he had some time off from work this week, so hopefully good, right? Oh, and heck yes. He gets the world. Second person today to get this card. Looks like he was really able to enjoy, to relax, maybe to spend some time in nature and to rejuvenate. I think he's had a very good week and you helped him have it. So how great is that? And folks, ooh, dropped cards. What dropped? Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, dropped as I was speaking with Elizabeth. And what that says, you know, for you, Elizabeth, see, you get a bonus here. What that says is that, you know, for you and Rich, your life is filled with blessings, but is also filled with responsibilities. They go hand in hand. And it's full. It is really, really full. And depending on the day, either you're really enjoying it or you're really stressed. But remember, that is how blessings work. Okay. Claire Wetzler, happy to see you. Oh, the Three of Swords. I wonder if you had a tough week. If you receive some tough news, if someone around you is going through a tough time, if you yourself have been going through a tough time, this presents to you a real opportunity for healing, either to help yourself heal or help someone else heal, or both. That's really where I think your energy needs to be directed going forward. And folks, I really appreciate your feedback here. I don't always read it aloud in the interest of time, but thank you so much for sharing your feedback with me and for conversing with each other here too. Make sure you read through the comments. Okay, Laura. Page of Cups reversed. Hey, Asmina, I have not seen you in so long. Thanks so much for being here. I will absolutely get to you. Okay, Laura. Page of Cups reversed. Was there a way this week where you did not speak out when you wanted to, where you did not share your heart where you wanted to, where you felt shy or felt like you were unheard? If so, that's something you're really going to have to work on going forward. Hey, Puck. Glad you're here. Puck, 3 of Wands reversed. Maybe this was a tough week. Maybe some things happened where you felt, oh, I don't know, unsuccessful, not happy with the way things were going. Try to stay positive. Try to move forward into the next week, recognizing your own ability to be successful. Hey, T, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. You've started your new job, haven't you? Let's take a look and see how the week went. The Devil reversed. So if you did indeed start your new job, I would have to say, I feel like it maybe wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. And that maybe some problems have gotten solved. And maybe in terms of other things, your new appointment, I feel like in general, you are kind of kicking ass and taking no names. I think you're doing a good job. I meant that in the best possible way. Okay, Elizabeth Bracker. So nice to see you here. Here is how we wrap up your week. Hey, Michelle Berry, so nice to see you here. I will absolutely get to you. Yes, indeed. Okay, Elizabeth Bracker. 3 of Cups reversed. Maybe this week you had some issues with the people around you. Maybe you were missing people. Maybe you weren't communicating well with people, or people weren't communicating well with you. Maybe you did not feel supported by the people around you. Whatever the case, it looks like the remedy is going to be to communicate with the people you care about as much as possible, to try to connect with the people you care about. And if there were people who did not treat you well, leave them in the dust. Okay, Jill Pitts, so nice to see you here. Jill, Judgment reversed. I feel like you're in the process of healing. I know you've had a recent loss, and I think this is all about going through that process in every way, shape, and form. And I have to speak with you about the spiritual piece of this. Maybe you have received some message from a loved one in spirit. Maybe you're still looking for it. But working on making that spiritual connection seems to be what's important going forward. Okay, Tammy, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Let's see what we got for you. This is your weekly wrap-up. How was the week for you? 9 of Cups reversed. Some of your wishes did not come true. There were some things that you wanted to have happen or that you wanted to see go a certain way that perhaps did not. It is okay to be disappointed, but I know you and I know you're a positive person. It's important for you now going forward to really be grateful for the things that are your blessings. Hope for better things next week. Hey, Michelle. Glad to see you here. This is Michelle Berry. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, you're the second one to get this. The Devil reversed. It feels like this week you may have been fighting some particular battles. It seems like you are winning, and that's what you need to know. You have within you what you need to release what you need to release, to win where you need to win, to heal where you need to heal. And I think you got some evidence of that this week. You keep it going. And remember, too, you are not just a healer of yourself, but of others. And I know you're working hard on that. You keep that going. Hey, Nilsa, nice to see you. Leisha, happy to see you. Let's see, how was your week? Woo! Leisha, did you have a tough week? The Tower. Things may not have gone as scheduled. You may have had some things not go well. And you may be... Oh, and I just have to interrupt real quick. Michelle, getting over COVID. Wow, so sorry, but glad you're feeling better. The Devil Reversed is the best card you could have gotten there. Very good. Okay, Leisha. Got to deal with all these heavy things, right? Leisha, you got some heavy stuff going on here too. It may be about something not going well and having to redo it, wasted effort. It may be something that was upsetting. I just feel like this was a tough week for you. And I feel like now, as much as possible, redo, build on what is strong, and move forward. You'll be okay. Jessica, so happy to see you here. Jessica, how was your week? Nine of Swords reversed. Actually, this is a card you'd much rather see in the reversal. It suggests you've spent some time this week healing. Letting go, releasing the things you can't do anything about, trying to get over things that have been depressing or anxiety producing, and trying to be as positive as possible. So you've done a good job under difficult circumstances this week, Jessica. Very good. Very good. Marian, happy to see you here. How was your week? Here's a card for you. Holy cannoli, Marian, 4 of Wands. You didn't get married this week, did you? Not tell me? No, of course not. But something good happened this week. It could be about a new opportunity going forward. It could be something good in you. It could be the possibility of a new relationship. One way or the other, Marian, whether you know it or not, you have done something this week to strike gold. Whatever it is, you keep it going. And tell me about it. Okay. Hey, Uma Elizabeth, nice to see you. Uma Elizabeth, the Moon. Now, I know Uma is also a card reader. And sometimes I do associate this card with psychic work, so I hope it means that you did a lot of great readings this week. One way or the other, it feels like you are developing your intuition, both in your practical life and in your professional work. So how great is that? Missy, so nice to see you. How was your week? Let's see. Oh, you're the second one to get this. 10 of Swords reversed. So again, this is a card we would much rather see in the reversal. So I think this was a tough week for you, but I think it's also a week where you have done some healing, and that's good. Do not let, if other people have not been nice to you, try to understand that they're going through a tough time and try not to take it personally. Hey, Asmina, my friend from Connecticut. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got. How was your week? 8 of Wands. Looks like you were busy. Looks like there may have been some important communication. Looks like you got some stuff done. And maybe some unexpected things happened, but nothing bad. I think the energy is moving nicely for you. And maybe some things happen this week that really are going to move you forward in your life going forward. So isn't that great? Okay, Holly Janelle, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Okay. Holly, how was your week? The Four of Swords reversed, busy. I bet you are tired. If you can, try to rest, try to relax, try to retreat, try to heal. I think you got a lot done this week, and that was great. But it is important now to try to rest if you can. Hey, Eve, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. How was your week? The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Maybe some issues with work, with money, with something that you've been trying to learn or do, not exactly going the way you would like. I'm so sorry. But try not to let that get to you. Do what you got to do going forward to make things work better next week. Hey, Terry, nice to see you. So on Friday, we do the weekly wrap-up. Oh, Asmina, you bought a new car. That makes so much sense and bodes so well for the Eight of Wands. I love it. But be careful. Don't go too fast. Don't get a speeding ticket in that new car. That would be in that new car. That would be the warning that would come with that card about a new car. There you go. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Where was I here? I am, I believe, with Terry. Okay, Terry. How was your week? Nine of Wands reversed. I think a lot that may have tried your patience. I think this has been a tough week for you, but you got through it. So you need to pat yourself on the back for that. And, you know, the question is, are you like holding space and energy for things that you don't have to be? Are there things that you could be walking away from or letting go of? That might help for next week. Okay. Oh, Claire, man, thanks for the feedback there. That's hard. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, just looking through all of the feedback, which I so appreciate. Karen Winkle, here we go. How was your week? Four of Wands, good, stable, taking care of what you got to take care of. It looks like you are doing what you need to do and moving in a positive direction. Okay, Christine, how was your week? Page of Cups reversed. You're the second person to get this. It may be that there's been something in your heart that you have not been able to express, that you have not been able to share. It may be some way that you're feeling shy or some way that you're feeling not heard. You may have to really work to share your heart and share your voice in the right spaces. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for all the feedback. Hey, Kathy Lombard, nice to see you and happy birthday yesterday. Okay, let's see. How was your week? It was your birthday week. Ten of Cups reversed. So there may be some things going on with your family or with the people around you. Maybe it's just COVID related, where it wasn't like the best ever. And there may be ways that you are wishing to have some emotional support that you don't now have. You know what, though? Be hopeful, because everything can change and everything can get better. And that's what you need to know. Okay, Nicole, nice to see you here. Glad you're here. I've read for you before. You listen to the recordings years later. Oh, man, that's cool when that happens, right? So thanks so much for checking in and being here. This is our weekly wrap-up, so it's a reading for the week that was. How was your week? What do the cards have to say about it? Five of Swords reversed. It feels like this week you had to use some diplomacy. Whether this was work or family or friends, you had to pick and choose your words carefully and pick and choose your battles. I think you did an extremely good job with this. Very well done. Okay, Stacy, here's your card. How was your week? The Star. Looks like you're making some decisions and moving toward things that you want in a way that will be very successful for you. Very, very good indeed. Josh, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Let's see, how was your week, Josh? The Five of Wands. Man, you're fighting with the lions in this card. Man, some conflict, some difficulty. You really have to put your thinking cap on. You really have to be creative. Some of the people you're dealing with may be very difficult. Don't take any of it personally. Know that you have the skills and move forward. It has been a tough week, and I feel like whatever you're working on is not over, and you're going to have to get back into it, but you have the ability to succeed here. Okay, very good. Folks, that's my time. I want to thank you so much for being here. I will be back here tomorrow with the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Remember that 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Sunday, I'll be live on my YouTube channel. That is our Cards and Conversation Tarot Meetup. We will share readings. We will share information. And thank you so much for being here. Christine, how can I reach your Teachable platform? It's called Card and Craft Academy on Teachable. I'll drop you a link. Afterwards, I'll drop a link in this comment thread. Card and Craft Academy, that's where you can buy pre-recorded classes from me. Would love to see you there. Card and Craft Academy on Teachable. All right. So, I am available for readings. I've got time this weekend. We can work by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, or Zoom. Card and Craft Academy. That's exactly right. Card and Craft Academy. That's exactly right. That's how you find me. That's how you find my Teachable presence. And there are some pre-recorded classes I did in a couple of different formats, in fact. So, available for purchase, not just for you, but for everyone. Thank you all so much. Reach out for a reading. Go to my website. Join up for my newsletter. It's ChristianaGaudet.com. Take good care. Yes, Claire, you got the 11-card Celtic Cross yesterday. You did. Thank you so much for doing that. All right. Take good care. Good to see you. Thanks so much.